me to play devil's advocate for a second.
He wants smoke, I'll bring the matches.
When it comes to pop culture and fun, we're the whole meal. Oh my gosh, it is 7 o'clock on the East Coast. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to you extra live here tonight on YouTube and Fox Soul. My name is Tanner Thomason. I am so excited to have Claudia Jordan and my man Headkrack with me. What's going on, guys?
The dog pound lives.
The dog pound.
Oh, the dog, yes.
The whole style, you know what I mean? Back in the day.
Absolutely.
We're still freezing in Dallas. All the roads are so icy, you know. Yes, we have only a little bit of snow, but it's the roads that are all iced up, so you know they can't function. So I've been in the house. It's been my excuse to not go anywhere. It's actually been kind of fun.
Oh,
That is cool when you could use the news and the elements to be like, come on, don't you see what's going on here? I can't possibly go to that event, man. Risk my life? Like, come on, man.
Exactly. It's treacherous. Now I will leave the house to get food. So
Okay.
there's that.
Okay. I remember, what was it? Was it a 2020 thing? The guy who had the rap that was going viral, it was like, I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Was that 2020?
Yeah, it was 2020 because it was during the pandemic. Man, what happened to that guy? We don't even know his name. He's now referred to as the guy who made that song.
Right? I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. That's bored. All right. Okay.
Well, this is the only time I left my room today. So I got up, took a shower, got ready just to be here with you guys today. So this is my highlight of the day, of course, as always.
Look at you. You put a face on for us and everything.
I just put makeup on like when they were doing the countdown. I put my last lash on. Yes.
Come through fast, B.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Looking good. Looking good. Okay, well, I talked about it just a hot second ago, 2020. We all remember what was going on then. We got a new virus. We got to worry about, guys. It is a bat virus, right? Okay, so we're just getting close to getting over our PTSD about COVID. Now we got this new virus on the rise. It is the bat virus, a.k.a., and I might be saying this wrong, Nipah virus or the Nipah virus. It's rare. But it is highly dangerous. It's an infection carried by fruit bats, and it can infect both pigs and humans. Lucky us. Health officials say the virus spreads when food or drink is contaminated by bat saliva or urine, or when it jumps from infected animals to humans. And once outbreaks begin, human-to-human transmission. Evidently, we got an outbreak going on in India right now. Health officials do warn that the virus attacks the body rapidly. It starts with like flu-like symptoms before progressing to acute brain inflammation, which is never good. Seizures, respiratory failure, and then, you know, that one that they tack on to the end of all your medicines, also coma and death. Also got those as potentials as well. Survivors evidently have long-term neurological damage sometimes. This could be personality changes, chronic seizures, loss of motor function. There's no cure. There's no vaccine. This is all going down just days after we left the World Health Organization. What do we think about this, guys? Claudia, there are bats everywhere, including Dallas, I think.
Listen, I'm sick of Earth. I'm sick of the world. I really thought at this age, like I got through like, you know, the teens. I avoided teen pregnancy, and then in 20s and 30s, I avoided like, you know, super abusive relationships. I got to my 30s and 40s. I'm financially stable. I got a nice house. I thought this would be the phase of life where I could do smooth sailing until it's time to hit the grave. You know what I mean? And now we got to worry about one more. I'm sick and tired of this. Like are y'all tired of being worried about stuff?
I feel like we've been in the final stage boss era for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like everything was going smooth, and the next thing you know, you got one virus after another. I tell people all the time, we're going to be in the next Bible. We're going to be in the New Testament. Because like we done seen all the things. Like, and I don't even think we're done yet, man. Uh-huh. And I just hate that, you know, like, I hate that it happens to countries to where we feel like we're not affected, so we don't care. And then when it comes over here, all of a sudden it's a big deal. You know what I mean? Like, we should be concerned.
I just hope one of these bats takes one for the team, does the right thing, targeted bat attacks. I'm just saying.
How do we target? Oh, yo.
Train the
Okay, hold on.
bats.
Let me get my
Train
team
'em.
of bat out.
You know what I'm saying without saying it. You know what I'm saying? You pick it up when I'm saying it. I'm just saying, bats, just to the east, my brother, to the east.
And that newly remodeled ballroom that was put in there, man. Like have a bat hang upside down and drool into one of those burgers he likes so much. You know what I'm saying? Just get it right.
I wasn't even thinking about the bat drool. I was like thinking to myself, you know what I've never seen? I've never seen like a bat attack. Like I've never seen somebody minding their own business and a bat like beep, 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 just like go to town on them. And I was like,
I will say, one time I walked out on my patio, right? And the light was off. And I came outside, I turned the light on, and a bat walked by, and that wing like brushed against my face and then flew away.
Really? So you were really? It touched you?
Yo, when I tell you, with the ferocity in which I washed my face when I walked away, because I'm not used to seeing bats up close. Like bats aren't like, you'll see a pigeon, you'll see a red robin. Maybe every now and then you might be lucky enough to see an eagle. You don't normally get to see bats at nighttime, nocturnal animals. And I think it was like hanging upside down under my, what's that little thing that be over your patio? The top part? I don't know. I know. The awning. Mm-hmm. And I guess like when I turned the light on, it scared it. And it's like, yo, lights, be lights. And this came out. And just like,
what's messed up is like bats are actually most of the time something you really want, because bats will eat up all the bugs that sting you, basically. Like any kind of bugs you got around your place. Normally that's what bats do, is they eat like mosquitoes and they eat like bugs that'll sting and spiders. Like normally that's what bats do, is they take out little things like that. But now we got bats slobbering and pooping in our food. That's crazy.
Did you ever notice that like bees and bats got opposite shifts? You ain't never see a bee at night.
That's true.
Maybe they're working in cahoots. Like you take the night shift, we'll take the day shift, but they both like, a menace, but they also both serve great purposes.
It's funny too, because people are always talking about the birds and the bees, but they're not out here talking about getting down like the rats and the bats, like that, like at nighttime. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, it's always something. I'm over it. All right. Speaking of always being something, remember rapper Chingy?
Well, yeah, right there.
Ping-a-ling.
Yeah. So recently he went on the Willie D Live show and talked about how the 2010 rumors started by transgender personality City Star of them dating. That was a big deal. Now it affected his career, but also made him think about doing this. Check it out.
True or whatever. Like it's no big deal. Like
somebody took a picture of me being nice to a fan who came up and was excited to meet me and saying how much of a fan they was and just wanted a picture because they love my music. And I took the picture. And they based the 2-year relationship line off of that. So what I did was I was finna stop taking pictures with homosexual individuals. And nothing against them, but I thought that's what they gonna do. Didn't want to be compromised at all. But then what type of individual I am? I said to myself, all of them didn't do that to me. They don't deserve that.
Right.
And so I still took pictures with homosexual people when they wanted to take a picture with me, because that's the type of heart I got. You know what I mean? Yeah. I ain't gonna stop being me because somebody decided to be evil.
Right.
That's gonna come back on them.
All right, now years later, Sidney did deny the rumors, but the damage is already done, and in some ways his career never really survived because people really believe this. Thoughts on Chingy refusing to take pictures with gay fans? What do y'all think about this?
I'm impressed that he feels like his gaydar is that good, because like, how do you know in real time, especially as fast as people be coming up? Can I get a picture? Like, I cannot think fast enough to distinguish what, I don't even know if you could read. You know what I'm saying? Just by a quick chance encounter. So for me to be able to scan your whole energy, aura, and field and be able to quickly like announce if you gay or not saying that that matters, is crazy. But I'm glad that he has come around and decided that, like, yo, man, listen, not everybody's going to be an opportunistic person like that person was. And then also too, our producers tell us, like, there's a difference between gay and trans people. So maybe he meant more so like taking pictures with trans people. However, when it comes to trans people, Sidney Starr is you remember when it came out with the Dodges that look like Bentleys? She's like that.
Yeah, the Chrysler 300s.
I wouldn't, man, she would have fooled. I would have failed the Pepsi Coke challenge.
I understand his initial statement, and I'm also glad that he walked it back and thought a little bit deeper about it. Like, it's not everyone that did this to me; it was one individual. I'm sure we've all fallen victim to. We're public figures. You take a picture with someone. You know how many men I heard I had sex with, I dated, that I just took a picture with, and I'm like, if you only knew how boring my real life really is sometimes. Like, it's easy to just put a narrative of with a picture. Like, you can put whatever caption you can to that innocent picture that really was 10 seconds of your life. And I think that's really messed up, because I'm actually getting to a point where I'm like, it's not about gay, transgender, male, female. I almost don't want to take pictures with anybody nowadays, because people can put whatever caption they want, and then you're stuck with explaining yourself. And the more you explain, like Chingy, it seemed like the more people didn't want to believe him. I felt bad for him, actually.
It was interesting. I hadn't seen that clip. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm familiar, I guess, at a basic level with Chingy. Like, I remember the early 20 teens. That rumor wasn't something that was like I talked about a lot or went in and out of my sphere very much. It was interesting to hear him process and hear him talk out loud through the, hey, I'm not going to take photos with these people. And then I realized, that one person is not emblematic of an entire group of people. No one is no people are a monolith. And so that was refreshing. I'm going to take an education here. Was his career genuinely affected by this, or perhaps just like his pride, maybe a little?
I think his
Probably
life,
more so pride.
and his life, I think people really believe this. They really, really. I remember that was at a time when people were not as accepting. There were a lot of homophobia out there. He definitely, I definitely remember him taking a hit, because he went from being like, oh, he's cute, and then it was like, but he doesn't. They would say that that's what he was. He was dating a trans woman, and some women that was a turn off, and then some men clowned him. I think he took a lot of hits socially for that. Headkrack, you're in the rap scene. What do you think about it affecting his career?
It was the songs that actually affected his career prior to that. That just didn't help. You know what I mean? But I had the opportunity to meet Chingy later on down the road. He really like a cool dude. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you'll judge people by their music, and then you'll meet the person and you'll be like, nah, man, like, he aight. You know what I'm saying? So, like, big shout out to Chingy, and I hate that affected anybody. And I'm glad that society as a whole is becoming a lot more accepting of everybody. Because listen, man, nobody getting off this planet. No. You know what I mean? We got to figure it out and be here together, man. So let people be, but also don't be a schmuck about it and take a picture and turn it into something it's not. Like, don't screenshot this and turn our mics into anything else.
I think one of the worst things that happened to society was one of the best and worst was social media. The way narratives can be created and they spread, and then the truth never gets the same smoke. That never gets the same attention as the lie.
Yep. Would say y'all in the chat. Are you still bumping Chingy?
With the
moving on. Now, I mean, there's some people are right now in the top 10 playlist. Now, there is one celebrity that the Side Dish family don't play about, and that is our sister Luenell. And last week, Luenell and Albie Shore had the internet doing a double take after relationship rumors surfaced. And the reactions ranged from, wait, what? To get it, Luenell. Now, let's take a look at the video. Luenell dropped this sparked all the combo.
My boo-boo kitty in the building.
So, first of all, not that we need to really clear anything up, but, I think that people feel I'm unworthy of your love, darling, because I love you so much, honey.
I'm unworthy.
I'm going to wipe this lipstick off.
And put my tongue all on your face. No, listen, let me tell you something. I have such respect and admiration for this woman. If you only knew the journey, I was in a coma and all that. You calling me, talking in my ear while I was, at the side.
Yeah, there's nothing new.
At all. I appreciate you. I honor you. I think you bee's knees, a.k.a. my boo-boo kitty.
I always got lipstick on, but
that's okay.
I don't always
see y'all soon. We got some beautiful things coming.
I love that, man. Yo. So, Claudia, that's the mutual homie. Do you have any info for us? Is this real tea or not?
I text my girl today, and I know she won't be mad at me posting this or sharing this. I sent the the story to her, and she says, "Thank you, Claudia. If they only knew about the other fine ass famous ninjas I done took down, the people would really shit." And it's all love, girl. Now let me go back. So listen, Luenell is fun to be around. She is so fun. She's loyal. She has your back. She can cook. She's solid. She's funny. She got her own bread. And listen, Albie Shore is sexy. That's my boy as well. What is wrong with this? I'm not mad at this at all. And if they drop a sex tape, I'm gonna watch it.
All right.
I will watch it too out of curiosity. I've seen Way Stranger. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, like, Luenell gives unlimited sex kitten energy. I can't describe it. It's a frequency. It's the way she talks. It's the way, like, I don't know, she just be posted up. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even describe it. Like, I don't know. I understand. Like, I put nothing. I think she took down Bruno Mars. Real talk.
Listen, I would not be mad. And she also did the Hustler shoot, and she did work for Fenty in the lingerie shoot. And let me tell you, legs was smooth. She was sitting. Look it up. Go ahead, Tanner.
Yeah.
Look, Luenell, listen, I love Luenell. HK, we went to her show here in Atlanta at the City Winery. That was a couple of us. Arlene, our producer, was there. Bianca was there. I believe Kim was there. I don't think our producer Kaja was there that night. But we went backstage and we were talking to Luenell. And I have this thing where it's like, I've worked with Luenell a couple times, and like Luenell throws the vibe out there. There's no doubt about it. And she's the best. And Luenell told me
she's real sweet on Tanner.
Listen, Luenell made it real clear to me that if I decided to want to get with her, she could change my life. And I was like, there's a minute where I was like, that woman, Luenell has a way about her. And on top of that, she is just the kindest and funniest person.
Yeah. We almost got her to come with us to Cheetahs.
That's true.
When we're all in Atlanta at the same time, when the planets line up, we're all going to do that. And I want to see Luenell and Tanner. The chemistry.
I thought you said you want like the one.
Not a sex tape, but if they want to get that.
There's different clubs for that.
I'm a voyeur. I'll watch.
Yeah, someone said, I'm looking at the chat. Batty Boy said Tanner can't handle that. Probably true. She's great. She's absolutely great. Luenell got that WAP. Thank you, Batty Boy.
Wow.
T-Sign said Madam Meow energy. Yes.
She had Sydney Starr's friend, Darius McQuarrie. They was like kind of having like a public, like the girl is mine. She's mine. And hey, don't sleep on Auntie Luenell. She still got it.
Also, it's one of those things where, like, if you haven't seen Luenell live, obviously she's got the Vegas residency, but she still gets out and tours. Go see Luenell. Go do yourself a favor, buy some Luenell tickets, go see that show. You're gonna have an absolute riot. And she tells a few stories about some of those men that she's taken down. And I remember the hot tub story to this day. That woman, Luenell's something else. She's something.
The young men love her too. I don't mean like illegal young, but younger men, they love her. That's all I'm gonna say about my girl, unless she says I can say more.
I'm telling you, it's the frequency she throws out there, man. Well, off the break we go, man. Michael Irvin talks 5-hour coke and not the drink. Paul Pierce catches a case of paternity, and Tyra Banks trends as the ANTM documentary trailer drops. All that and more in 2 minutes. Welcome back, fam. Now, former Dallas Cowboys star Michael Irvin recently went viral, not for a Super Bowl play, but for his wild, high-energy behavior on the Miami Hurricane sideline during their playoff run, which sparked rumors on social media that he might have been on cocaine. Now, let's take a look at his celebration, then we'll hear him deny using drugs the only way that Michael Irvin could.
Wait a minute, y'all. Wait. First of all, y'all know damn well Coke don't last 5 hours. Y'all know damn well Coke don't last 5 hours. And I hadn't partaken in 20 years. But if you got some 5-hour stuff, let me know. That's just what I'm saying, man. Like, stop it. Like, stop saying this stuff. You know what I mean? You've been looking at me for the last 5 hours. Hey, there's no way I can do something on this sideline. Whenever you sitting your ass at home high, you want to think everybody else is high because your ass is high. I understand that. But the reality is everybody ain't high. You need, he need to stop doing it. No, you need to put it down and stop doing it.
I think that brother at this point in his life is just high on life. Now, in his recent statements, he made it clear he wants fans and critics to know his on-sideline intensity is fueled by the passion for the game, not substances. And, you know, for those who know Michael Irvin's story, he's had his ups and downs, man. When I used to live in Carrollton, because he used to live in Carrollton, Texas, like I used to see him out and about. Like he'd be returning like videos, the Blockbuster video, like real late. He always leave his car open, stumble out of the car, try to shove the VHS tape in the box, and then get back in his whip. And I'm like, that was Michael Irvin. You know, but like now, I think after hitting those lows and getting his life together, I don't think he's going to fumble out again, man. He doing good, man. And he a fan of Dish.
Tanner, what do you think?
Oh, Claudia, I feel
knows
like you're holding out.
Claudia
I feel like you're holding out already, Claudia.
It's the head tilt.
I know Claudia hit me with, what do you think, Tanner? I went through several things. The first one was like, no, he wasn't on it. Like 5 hours. Like I've heard, you know, that it doesn't last that long. And then I saw the skinny jeans and his new hairdo, and I was like, maybe he is back on that. And then the more that he got to explaining it, I get it. Like if you're a professional football player and you're on the sidelines, football is going to hype you up. And Michael Irvin is one of those guys who gets hyped up. Like he was hyped up when he was playing. He's hyped up at that podcast right there. So maybe he is that man just operating in sixth gear all day. Like that's totally possible.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, is that what you think?
I don't believe you. We don't believe you.
I've
it was
never
the head tilt. You tilted your head like we were waiting for you at the door.
I've never partied with him. I went to his birthday party out here in Dallas about last year sometime. He was very animated and fun and very nice. I don't think there was no traces of any cocaine use except for the hairstyle.
Fair enough. He might just be dating a really young chick.
Yes.
Is he married?
I don't know. Yeah, because maybe, you know, sometimes you're right. When you date younger, you're like, you want to like dress and kind of like present younger. But 20
What's
years.
the female version of a YN?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know. Is it
a city girl? Oh, he's married to a black woman. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay,
he's
he's
been
married
married
since
since 1990.
You know, he might be excited because, you know, also his friend, who I don't think is does cocaine either, Deion Sanders. They both have similar high energy.
Yeah.
You know, they're the OGs, and they're like living like they're getting their second life through their secondary career. You know what I'm saying? The hair. He may have been maybe high in some weed with the hair, maybe.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Or ayahuasca. Maybe took a shroom trip.
I guess also part of my thing is like when you just think back to all the times that Michael Irvin has been on camera talking about anything. When have you seen Michael Irvin just like real low energy?
Yeah, he's always had. You're right.
He's always up. He's always big, and that's his personality. Like, so I don't know. I think that just is what it is.
But the answer, I think, is like, the answer wasn't, no, I don't do it. It's, whenever you see me do for 5 hours, I mean, does cocaine last that long? If it is, let me know.
The way that he was like, now y'all know.
If there was a 5 hour, I'd be on it right now.
Yeah, he said, give it to me right now.
I've never done coke, so yeah. All right, moving on. Every runway has a reckoning, and this one's coming with an archive footage, sound bites, and a whole lot of side eye. America's Next Top Model is getting its day in the court of public opinion with the Netflix documentary. Now, the trailer has dropped, and the world is talking. Let's take a look.
I'm rooting for you. I haven't really said much, but now it's time.
On America's Next Top Model, we were showing the behind the scenes of what the fashion world was.
I wanted to fight against the fashion industry. The only reason the door was open to me was because of Tyra.
We had an audience of over 100 million people.
I felt like I was part of something so big.
That was a moment where I realized, oh my God, I think we've built a monster.
There was a lot of body shaming. You're not thin enough. You're not thin enough.
We are actually going to switch your ethnicities.
Ooh, baby girl, baby girl.
Things get crazier and crazier. Going to get a medical procedure as part of a makeover. Look at my teeth. Horrific.
There was a line that I feel was crossed.
He's grabbing my legs.
It was wrong, and for some reason, no one really seemed to see it.
It's a TV show to you guys, but this is my life.
I realized Tyra would do anything for the success of her show.
I knew I went too far.
You want to talk about being slapped across the face?
We felt betrayed.
And then slapped right back.
It was very, very intense. But you guys were demanding it, and so we kept pushing. More.
Why are we filming this?
And more. And more.
Ooh, I cannot wait. I'm watching that. Is it out tonight? If it is, I'm going to watch it. Now, do we think Tyra will cop to her wrongdoing? And is it fair to judge early 2000s reality shows against today's 2026 wokeness lens? Because things are different. What do y'all think?
February 16th is when it drops. And I mean, it seems like there's always an uppage of the ante, right? Like the things that were shocking back then will now be outshocked by the things they released today. I mean, look at the entire Zeus lineup: baddies, North, East, West, South, and medieval times version, right? So I think there's always going to be some uppage. And it seems like Tyra always, in her own Tyra way, whatever that may be, because I haven't seen everything she's done, always owns up to like whatever thing that people bring it to the table for.
Yeah, it's interesting. What was it, last year or the year before that, we had that America's Biggest Loser documentary come out. It was a couple episodes. It was on Netflix. And that was another show that was, gigantic, so to speak. It was a big, very popular show of the same time. And it's tricky. It's tricky because it's very clear and very obvious now that all of that was terrible and over the top. And we're going to be saying that in 20 years about a lot of the shows that are out today. But also, I think it is okay sometimes to go back and say, it's like, yeah, you were being terrible to those people then. You can watch a show and understand when people are being terrible. I don't think that just because 20 years have passed that we suddenly think it's okay. There were people in the early 00s when this show was #1 in the ratings who recognized that this was a mess and that they were being cruel to those contestants. I hate to be the person to say that, but that's also the truth.
I think two things can be true at the same time. I do think it's a little unfair to judge her based on like what she did 20 years ago compared to what we're doing now, because everything was different 20 years ago, including Archie Bunker, All in the Family. The stuff they say in that show was normal because that's what society deemed normal and acceptable. Remember back then, those kind of the reality shows that were out then were super extreme. There was a show called The Swan, where they took people and did complete makeovers when they were like giving plastic surgery, lipo, veneers, nose jobs, breaking jaw. They were doing resetting jaws, and they were doing stuff like that in the show. And they were telling people how ugly they were, and then they made them beautiful in the end. It was different times. So I get where she was back then. She's probably like, well, we're not as bad as a swan. You know what I mean? So relatively speaking, she's like, well, okay, so we gave you veneers and cut your hair and told you need to be black for the day. Okay, compared to what? But yes, I do think now we weren't in it, we weren't experiencing it, so we can't say, oh, knuck up, suck it up, buttercup. We can't say that because we weren't victims of it. But I'm sure the girls that experienced it were like, wow, this is horrible. But then I'm sure Tyra's like, well, this is kind of what the market is giving right now. And she's right. The fans wanted more and more and more. We were the ones that we were there every night, every week for that show.
So you feel like they were worse and more aggressive back then versus now as it relates to reality shows?
Well, I think that the hood, like the ghetto stuff that's happening, like in some of these reality shows with the fighting, is worse, right?
Okay.
But then again, you look back. I mean, the stuff that they would do, like as far as humiliating people back then, I think they were way worse then. We didn't think about being bullied. We didn't even use the word bully back then. There was no such thing as shame. Flavor of Love, a girl crapped on the floor and they left it in the show, and she was forever known as that girl. Like they didn't feel bad for that back then. They was like, oh well.
I think the pretense for a lot of reality shows has changed over the last 20 years. I think in America's Next Top Model and The Biggest Loser, I think a lot of those shows, we hadn't quite gotten to aggressive house reality yet. Like Bad Girls Club was single digit OOs. That's like 08, something like that. And so we were just getting into put a bunch of people in a house. And I remember because I was in casting at this point in time, and we were just getting into put a bunch of people in a house, give them a lot of alcohol, and maybe they'll fight. And that would be sort of the bones of a reality show. But the pretense was that like somebody's going to be the lead singer of this band. These two people are going to be in a relationship, or you will have a chance to become the next top model. And at this point in time, Real Housewives were housewives for the largest portion of it. And so I think as reality television has developed, we've gotten to, well, like, oh yeah, it's the catty drama that sells a lot of this stuff. And so, you know, and this isn't a dig on the Housewives franchise at all. Very successful, gigantic, but it's like the idea that you have to be a housewife is, you know, obviously gone away, and we're looking for our biggest and boldest personalities. And so I just feel like the pretense of a lot of reality TV has changed in these 20 years. I don't know that there's any shows right now giving people the opportunity that America's Next Top Model does. I don't think we have any modeling shows anymore.
No, they
not so much.
It's Instagram now. You know,
they did create some real stars.
Yeah.
Eva, a whole bunch. Yeah, there's been a few.
Yeah.
Takara and more.
Well, and it's interesting too, like if you run it back and you think about our talent competitions, like American Idol, probably the biggest current, you know, one it's been for the last 20 years. There's only a handful of household names from American Idol, and they're all from like the first 6 or 7 seasons. You know, and we've had 20 something seasons. We can't name any of these people.
I think the last dude we remember is like Slow George Clooney.
Wait, the gray-headed. He had gray hair. He played the harmonica.
Yeah, that guy.
He's on my Instagram, but I can't think of his name. All right.
I don't even know his name.
Yeah. Reality TV. I think in 20, 30, 40 years, a book is going to be written about reality TV from 1998 to 2018, and it's going to blow our minds. Fascinating.
I want to do the story. Damn it.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Taylor Hicks is the person's name. Okay, yeah, shout out to Taylor Hicks. That's the last person I remember. I want them to do a documentary on Fear Factor. That show's all about bullying.
Oh my God, yeah, it's
I
terrible.
turned that show down. I'm like, I got to eat what? I'm not eating buffalo balls, Rocky Mountain oysters. I'm not doing that. So I might make the finals, and then if I win, I'm getting $50,000 before taxes. So I take home $32,000, and I had buffalo balls in my mouth. No, thank you.
Yeah, I was more of a season 1 guy. Like, oh, I bet you won't knock on this door and run. Like, it was the season 1 Fear Factor was way easier than what they did in season 3 through 9 or wherever we're at now. Like, they definitely like snorted some Colombian stay awake powder and started writing stuff.
They were
all right.
evil.
Hey, I'm really curious. I'm genuinely curious. People in the chat, write down your favorite reality TV shows from that era. I would love to see them. We got to take a quick 2-minute break. We're going to be back with Tubi Tuesday, and Claudia's got some cooking to do. All right, and we'll see you guys in 2. All right, y'all, welcome back. It is Tubi Tuesday, so you know what it is time for? It's time for Tubi Tuesday. We're going to spotlight some of the most viral scenes from Tubi. Today's pick is Twisted by Love, a thriller about a love triangle that spirals into jealousy, betrayal, and murder during a weekend retreat to a remote cabin with their friend.
That was my most embarrassing moment.
Oh, God.
I had such a great time. It was so nice.
It was definitely
yes,
nice
it
to
was
just
so
kick
nice.
back and relax.
Yeah.
Agreed. You know, I think we need to do this more often.
Yeah.
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 Walk out the frame.
Oh, God, walk out the frame.
Maybe I said I had to go to the car. Then we out of this.
Oh my God.
That was good. Good
Yo.
Go to the car?
Yeah.
You going to the car, ready to leave?
Everybody took positions of the car.
Oh.
They didn't
So
cut
you
this?
front,
I hit his shoulder and I liked it that because it was like a a sneaky thing. Like, because she didn't see it. She really didn't see it in real life.
I did
for
not.
real, for real. I did not.
No, real life, she would see that. Real life.
No, she definitely would. Like,
Did they upload the
And that is my most embarrassing
version of the movie?
This can't actually be in the movie.
That wasn't after the credits. That wasn't after they said made in Georgia. Like that was like in the middle of the film.
That's in the movie. Our producers are confirming that they downloaded that directly from Tubi, and that's I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to
As
say.
someone who most of my movies are on Tubi, I'm like, hey, come on, man. You have a choice. You can try to make a good movie. And by good, I mean just maybe not show the outtakes. The bar is low. Don't show the outtakes. Try not to show the outtakes. Try not to show. Like, that's someone that did not even, like, bother doing a run-through the film before they submitted it. And Tubi, why did you not catch this?
That's wild. So wild.
Yo, somebody in the comments said the editor quit halfway through. Because, like, at first, when they was doing the line, I was like, oh, they clearly don't have a script supervisor or maybe a script. And then when they read it back to one and did the same lines, it's like, oh, that is the script.
That's
man.
crazy.
Can we stop putting the extra EDs on stuff? Like, it's liked. You don't have to say liked it.
Liked it, yeah.
Liked it. That's extra 2 syllables. Liked it.
Oh my gosh. I'm just confused. I'm more determined than ever before to make a Tubi movie. I've been talking to HK about this. I just feel like we have to be able to pull this off.
We can.
You got a solid premise.
I got a good premise.
Hannah,
Claudia, we'll get you out here.
I could come to Atlanta for one day, like fly in and fly out the same day, and we can do a whole movie in one day.
What? All right. That's Claudia, we're gonna shoot you out. We're gonna shoot you out in one day. It's gonna be at least that good. I promise you that. Yeah.
Oh, in my contract with Tubi, there has to always be someone under 20 for me to kill.
Okay. All right. We
Fair
can
enough.
make that work. We can do that.
Okay. Moving on. It's time for another. It's time for another. Yes.
Let Claudia cook. Let Claudia cook. Let Claudia cook.
Okay, y'all. Remember a while back when a father went viral for saying being a stay-at-home mom wasn't that hard work. It wasn't hard work. Well, now New York City divorce lawyer James Sexton is jumping on that domestic bandwagon. Now, after saying homemaker is the most common job amongst women who file for divorce, he explained why being a stay-at-home mom is not a hard job. Here's what he told content creator Jack Neal.
All right, I know it's like not a popular thing to say. Like every time I say in the comments that like stay-at-home mom is not a hard job. Like hot tar roofer, that's a hard job. Landscaper, that's a hard job. I'm not saying it's not an important job. I'm not saying it's not a job that doesn't require some bandwidth from you, you know? And we've even created a culture that like is kind of motherhood is the hardest job in the whole world. And this Mother's Day, remember that mom is the hardest job. We've got people gassed up on this idea that like, oh my God, the hardest job in the world is being a mom. And it's like, guys, it's not. It's not the hardest job in the world. It's an incredibly important job. You could make the case that it's the most important job in the world for sure. But it's the most physically taxing incredibly. And by the way, it's transient. You're telling me a 2-year-old and an 8-year-old, it's the same gig? No, I had 2 kids. Trust me, 2, really hands-on, really challenging. 8, still hands-on, but in a very different way. 18, not really that hard anymore. Psychologically, maybe you have to be there in different ways and discipline in different ways, but like the hands-on part of it's not as difficult.
First of all, my gaydar is just going, it's ringing so loud right now. You had kids with who?
Would Chingy take a picture with him?
Oh, God.
Okay. Here's what I think. I'm not buying the whole. I'm not buying what he's saying. I just feel like he just wants to get attention. Let me tell you something. I am not a stay-at-home mom because I have a lot of respect for what women do that are stay-at-home moms. I think it's extremely hard, but in a different way. Of course, there's physically challenging. Of course, people that work on a rig in the middle of the ocean, that's demanding. You're facing the elements. That's one thing. But there's also jobs that are hard mentally. And especially when you feel all alone, there's a big workload. So let's run down what a stay-at-home mom does. She doesn't just watch soap operas all day and tend to the child and give him some SpaghettiOs. She's a maid. She's cleaning up the house. She's a chef. She's cooking meals for you and the kids. She's a teacher. She's teaching the children. She's provides childcare. She's also your sex worker. And she has to do it with a smile. And also the shift is not 8 hours long, sir, kind sir. It is not 8 hours long. It lasts 24 hours a day. It is not a job where she ever gets a break from. So there's really never a time where she could just go outside, smoke a cigarette, and be like, man, I'm sick of these motherfuckers. She never has to come up. She doesn't. Like all things have to go through her. I'm thinking like a stay-at-home mom is more like, it's kind of like a producer that has to like oversee every single thing. Any little fire, you have to put that out. And I'm kind of getting sick and tired of these men that get them here and say, oh, a stay-at-home mom is not a hard job. When they rush to work every day to have fun and get away from their wife and kids every day, why don't you switch places with her? Why don't you sit at home and see if you can separate the laundry and see if you don't mess that up and putting a red sock with white clothes and turn everything pink. Let's see if you can make all the meals and keep track with what kids have, what allergies. Let's see if you can balance all the other things that come up. The cable man showing up, the plumber showing up. You have to manage. You're a house manager, child care provider, and a sex worker for some guy who I don't know how has much experience with women to get on the internet and say it's not a hard job. I'm so sick of it. And then, you always preface it. Well, it's hard, but there is no but. It's hard, period. It's hard, period. Shut the hell up, girly boy.
Shut the hell up, curly boy, as well. Nah, but you're right though. Like being a stay-at-home mom is so hard that like when given the opportunity to do things at home with my kids, I pick work every time.
Kids are annoying. I don't have them because they are. I saw from the sidelines. I was hating outside the club. Yes, I was. That's why my club has not getting shot up. Okay. Okay.
Yo, and it don't even always be the kids are annoying. It's just like, yo, man, the patience that women have to do certain things and the skill sets just to be natural nurturers. Unless you're like a genuine girl dad, you are not equipped for that trip. I did my kids' hair for a week last week because, like Shorty was busy. And my wife did my kids' hair, I think Friday. Drastic difference. That child looked loved. and I did my best, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's a hard work. It's a hard job. And I think guys, we don't dive head first into it.
I feel like a lot of men, whenever you hear them talk about stay-at-home mom, they're talking about the physical activity of wiping a butt and putting a diaper on, or the physical activity of vacuum or whatever it is. But none of them are ever talking about the mental toll. And I've got a couple sisters. I got a whole bunch of nieces and nephews. And I know it's not the physical part of picking a kid up. It is the mental toll. And I would rather be tarring roofs in 100-degree heat than I would be dealing with the mental toll every single day. And then there's also the loss of the concept of self. Like you're not an autonomous person anymore. You're serving a kid who's talking trash about the way you sliced a banana and throwing a fit in a Walmart while you're trying to stay sane. And so, yeah, it's I don't know. I wish we need a reality show where men are forced to be stay-at-home dads and see what they do.
Well, why don't we put that together and we can put that on Tubi? We can be their first reality show.
Yes.
Do it in one take.
It is the patience of it all, because at work, if someone gets on your nerves, you can sock them. And you can't quit being a mom. You have to just deal with it.
Right.
That's the
You
hard
in there
part.
for life, like Supreme Court judge. Well, off the
And
break we go.
Once again, Plan B pills are on sale at Costco for $20, ladies. You don't have to even have this. I'm gonna keep telling you. Plan B.
Mass murdering. When we come back, man, we got the question of the day. We'll see y'all in 2 minutes.
Oh my God.
Welcome back, y'all. It's time for the question of the day. And, we set it up for you. And it's a petty-free zone. No swearing, no real hate, just pure imaginative shade that makes you laugh, blink, and maybe not even get the insult until they're at home in their bed. Now, this is the art of the friendly insult. The distance sounds like a compliment if you're not listening close enough. So here's the question of the day. What's the most imaginative insult you can come up with that's not actually rude?
Imaginative?
Yeah, like something live TV appropriate. Like, man, man, you built sturdy, like stuff from IKEA.
Oh man, it's one of those things. What do they call it? An underhanded compliment or a backhanded compliment or something like that.
Yep.
You know one is coming when someone precedes the nice thing with the word actually, instead of you really know what you're talking about. That feels like a compliment. But if I say you actually know what you're talking about, woo!
Right. Okay. Well, television does add 10 pounds.
Oh, yeah. Like, man, you look better on TV.
Yeah.
Which, could be like a compliment, like, hey, you're supposed to be on television, or that's where you look your best at. You know what I'm saying? Because people will see you on TV more than they will see you in person.
Or you're a lot better than you're a lot better at this than people say.
Right.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's almost like a good game pat on the butt. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, you be doing side quests instead of the mission.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're good at that, poor lady.
Oh,
You're handsome. Yeah, you're a handsome woman.
Oh, I fired off a few of those. Like, oh man, Shorty look like she could take a punch.
Oh my God.
Yeah. People say this one to me a lot. I have gotten "you look taller" on TV, and there's just not like a great way. Oh, sweet bro. Like, what do you say back to that?
Oh yeah.
That one's always good. Or
Olivia Star said, "I see you, sis. Someone put an effort today."
Yeah, when they're like, "You look nice today."
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Well, on Claudia,
the other days,
more as a woman than maybe me or HK, but there's even been times where I've been out and people are like, "Hey, that haircut you used to have looked really good." Like, but I'm sure people say stuff like that. I would assume like people are like, "Oh, when you had this haircut or that dress, it looked so good." You know? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get a lot of shade all the time, even from my family. Like they be like,
Really?
"Yeah." My uncle, who had like 2 teeth in his mouth, he told me that my face looked big. I was like,
wow.
Maybe that was the
had
big
held-
himself up.
Yeah.
I held back. I
Sometimes
never
people
said
will
anything.
insult somebody to make them. You never said anything about his teeth?
I never gave anybody in my family an insult on their looks, but they're very comfortable telling me how I've fallen off. It's kind of funny.
You've fallen up, if anything. You definitely fallen up. Like they're like, I don't think you can quite fall off. Like, nah, like you're on the horse. You're on the horse.
Yeah.
Yo, the chat, y'all are far too kind. That was really smart this time.
Yeah.
Uh,
People said to me, I look better without my glasses. However, I can't see them without them. That's from Kelly Girl Laj, L-A-J, or Kelly Girl UK. Yeah.
Oh, you grew up to be so pretty.
Christina here, 6104 said, "My parents are racist, but they love you."
Oh, wow.
Not you're one of the good ones.
Yeah.
So well spoken.
Wow. That's crazy. Oh, man. Okay, we got to take another quick break. We're coming back with everybody's favorite game, Whose Cousin Is It? But also somebody in the comments was talking about, so what's the side tooth challenge? And I'm just saying, we got to bring the side tooth sweepstakes back. I'm just saying, I'm still excited about it.
We need a dentist that's willing to provide a one side tooth, just one. We're not doing multiple. One side tooth.
Yeah, everybody gets one. Somebody said, "Let me put my purse up before you come in."
Whoa. All right, we got to take that 2-minute break. We'll be back in just a second. Got 1.5, maybe.
Oh my God, I hate the internet.
All right. Man, I wish you guys were in the commercial breaks. Y'all don't know we're having the best time. Okay. All right. Back to the show. It's time for everybody's favorite game. Here it comes. There it is.
Whose cousin is it?
Claudia, I can't believe. Oh my God, y'all. Okay, how much time do we have in this show? 3 minutes.
Oh, we
Okay,
got 3 minutes. Damn.
in the commercial break, Claudia was talking about her dating apps, and now she just sent us a photo of the man that she matched with. He's clearly handsome, he's good looking, but he's got one fake leg, and she's upset about it.
He's cute.
I mean, does it matter how you lost it though?
I guess.
He got like, okay, all right. Claudia, this man looks like a model. Okay, all right, moving on. Here we go. When your Florida Keys fishing trip turns into a new season of Narcos, a 65-year-old charter boat captain just got pinned for selling kilos of cocaine he claims he found at sea.
The barracudas bite off legs. Okay, no barracuda here, just bricks. But get this, he allegedly sold a kilo for $10,000 to an undercover cop at his marina, telling him to bring a cooler so it would look like a fish pickup.
Not the sniffing of the sea. Fish-flavored drug op is crazy. Now, cops swarmed in, hit his storage unit, and found nearly 24 more kilos, all stamped 332.
All right, plus $8,000 cash, a gun, and his 38-foot boat. They all got seized. Now, Captain Crack Sparrow is being held without bond and facing federal charges.
Whose kingpin of the sea cousin is this? This is a white man, a 38-foot boat selling cocaine.
Yeah.
In the marina.
It's funny because as being someone who deals with treasures out on the sea, maybe he's a peg-leg pirate.
You know what?
Oh, that's maybe how you do lost his leg. You know what I'm saying? Little manatee got to it.
If he still has the money and the treasure, then maybe we'll see.
Yeah, I only know one black dude with a boat, so I definitely go with Tanner's cousin.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I thought he was uplifting the guy, but yeah. So Tanner's cousin. Are we all in agreement?
Yeah, this is a white man.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Move that van.
Bradford.
And he got the look for the part too.
Yellow.
He got the nerve to look.
Oh man.
Got the nerve to look distraught, like, oh, I can't believe I got caught.
Yeah.
You sold a kilo to someone you didn't know.
Yeah.
But you found it though. Like you found it. Like we
found it in the ocean.
Like,
yeah.
Would you guys have sold one of the kilos?
Hmm?
Would you have sold one of the kilo?
If I found a kilo?
Yeah. What are you gonna do with that?
I would probably lose it and then find a bag of cash.
Like, I don't know. Like, I would hate to throw it back in the water. Now you got like coked out dolphins.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Being extra salty.
It's not safe. It's not safe
That's
for the sea creatures.
Yeah. You gotta find someone else.
We're gonna try this again tomorrow, y'all.
Yep. We'll see you guys later.